When the red light's on, right?
Right.
What's that, camcorder?
Yeah. That's the one we showed you. That's the one we showed you.
No wonder it takes your breath away.
Oh.
Have you
We should have that.
shot enough where you can show it, yeah?
No.
You can show that on your TV, huh?
Yeah, we gotta plug it in and all that. I got it all unplugged and everything. She's gonna run it until it runs out, and we're gonna see what happens. Know how the pictures come out, and everything. How long did it say that thing was on there, Heather?
I don't know. It didn't say.
You don't need no light in there, huh?
Well, yeah.
Lots of light.
You gonna come out? Come out right in here?
Didn't come with a flash.
I don't know if she moves in a little closer to get more light.
That ain't gonna do no good.
That helps. Start doing that again, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure it was 45, but it was like 40 something.
Yeah. Well, they stop at the islands, you know, when you have a day on the
Yeah.
island.
The cruise is only a week long. You're going to have to be snapping pictures constantly. And
Yeah.
she says she's going to be drinking all the time.
Wait, you want your picture taken, Chanel?
You
You
know,
leaning in like you do.
You didn't even drinking.
You know, I was trying to figure out from your direction if you were trying to get his bald spot or my bald spot.
No, I was just watching the chair there.
you know, those are not bald spots.
They're not?
The worn out spots from under the sheets.
No, they're not. They are solar panels to keep your brain to keep it operating properly. It energizes your brain.
So where'd you hear that?
I'm smart. I thought it up.
Josh?
I think originally is what I told you, that it's a solar panel for a sex machine.
Yeah, maybe it was, but I read it someplace else.
Are you done, Mike?
Mine I can use in.
You don't want any more.
I am done.
What's happening here, though?
What?
Everything.
No, you eat. I'll get up.
I could have had to put it right over here. Oh, fuck, I'm right over there. I can throw this.
Yeah. On the floor.
Did you invite Dawn today?
We're really dull, Heather.
Yes,
I
Has
know.
that been going the whole time?
Yeah?
You just do the same.
You gotta
Same
do
old
it and see if
Go
it's
get some of the
working
kids.
Well, just with last
All
time.
they do
we
is
were
sit
here,
there
we
and
had
look at it.
Plug it in the back of the VCR.
Oh,
and
now
then
it's
tape
going.
into the
Hi,
VCR.
Chanel.
Where'd my ashtray go?
Not the big ones like that though. Like
I'm gonna go over and say hi, Mike. I'm gonna show Mike's
Tape
little
that
fat
little one, we'll
tummy
tape onto the-
down here.
Pat your tummy.
And then back
When
up.
you get done with it, is it-
Hi there. And go
What we're gonna do,
pan.
Grandpa's, we're gonna hook up
We're eating.
player. for
Say
that little
something,
tape
Mother.
and Hook it up to one
Boo.
of the VCRs and put it onto a big
Who?
tape.
Oh.
I
Who's
can't
Johnny?
smile. I've got stuff in, cucumbers in my teeth.
Okay.
Robbie.
Just a second. I'm getting over there. Yeah.
See that tape that's in there, you can record over it and over it and over it and over it.
One of the dogs.
It's
Yeah.
only that
And
big.
then turn the camera around and have someone
Just rewind it, and just tape over it and then erase it.
Oh.
Step at the top.
How do you turn this off?
Push the red button again.
But the picture will go.
The joke, he doesn't want to.
It'll just edit it. Push the red button, the light should go off.
Josh.
Hi. Aaron,
What?
wanna be on TV?
You was doing what?
That's a long eye opener.
Especially if you have the other one.
Kitty can't take the double bed, Mom, but she can take the single bed. daughter's getting 4 children.
What?
Oh, baby.
How's she doing that? I thought she was. She's gonna have quintets or.
She's
No.
marrying a man.
No, she's married, but they're getting foster kids, 4
Oh.
foster girls.
4 at one time, why at
It's
one time?
family.
Oh.
It's part of some
Are they
long-time
adopting
friend,
or are they just becoming foster parents?
just foster. But, and now she's having a baby.
Oh my.
That's gonna be a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Bob, go over and close those blinds behind Mom.
I'll do it. He'll do it.
He did it.
Okay. I saw that.
Cake, you don't have to wait for me to cut cake and stuff.
Hello, Calvin.
Yeah, you don't have to wait on me.
I don't intend to, I'm getting hungry, I'll cut it.
Want one, Mike?
Oh, I forgot to bring it.
Oh, you want to tape what you're eating? Come
Well,
here.
they're
Come back here,
making-
Bob.
You know the quilt. I'm not gonna put Riverside, it's all I need on.
Mm-hmm.
What, you know, the,
Well,
you
they're
can take
making
that
one.
one and get it out of your hair.
Get out of here. Heather, get off my dinner. Heather, get off my dinner.
Well, we gotta show Doug what we ate, don't we?
We don't gotta show Doug nothing.
And they have to thread and everything, it's gonna be red and white. Just put your name on it. Marbles on whatever. Put any name you want, Dwayne, Richard, Wallace, J.D. or Barbelson, I don't care.
We'll put all 4 of them.
Why the Angels?
Turn her off.
All products is
See, the
not-
Angels lost again today. The Angels lost again today.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to them.
Lost 5 straight.
Change the channel.
Just your name and date.
Heather,
Name or just the name and date you put on.
take the
whatever you
kids.
want.
They're watching TV. They ain't
I
doing
got
nothing.
them a little.
You got a creaky floor right there.
I have to think of something to put on it other than Robin's taking it out.
Old one?
Yeah, now they're making another one. We have that one. Now they're making another one of the newer restaurants, because that was made 50, 60 years ago.
Oh.
Way before our time, Robin.
Uh-huh.
Way before our time.
Well, it was way before me.
You know, I wonder if this cop that got arrested Saturday night is the one that had the mules. They were gonna have the acres and acres float. They were gonna have this flatbed, like a hay wagon, flatbed, put hay on it. And they wanted people to, all of us to ride on it, you know, and this guy was gonna order these mules. And I kept debating, I knew it was gonna be hot, and I told my, I told Genevieve, if I'm gonna ride on, I'll be there. Yesterday, she called up and canceled the float, and I wonder if Cobb had mules.
She would have said,
She
she
might
would have
not.
said Councilman Cobb or,
She
you know,
might
Cobb
not have said,
Councilman.
I don't know.
She said the old man anyway.
Oh, did that Cobb win and get on the council?
Yeah, he's the one that got arrested Saturday night.
I got some of his corn pop when he was running for election during the fair.
Oh,
During
yeah.
the float, he threw out
I
little
can't imagine anyone.
corn
sitting
cob
watching that
spears.
video.
For what?
I can't believe.
We'll watch it.
Stick your Q-tip
Well,
up where your
anyway,
thing.
so she called up and canceled it, and we were supposed to bring, you could bring a shovel or something.
Do that again, Chanel. Do it. Do what you just did.
I was gonna take Steph and Aaron with me, and make a little sign on it, just like Norfolk. You know, but then they didn't have it, so,
Made in Norfolk.
yeah, made in Norfolk.
I can't. She's against the window.
There was some friends of mine in Japan. They had a new baby while they were in Japan. And they bought him this little outfit when they went.
Oh, yeah?
On the back they had.
Oh yeah, Aunt Robin? Aunt Robin.
It's hard
What?
hard to match up.
I was very cute, well.
Yeah, but then, yesterday I was over at the store, and they, Robin said Genevieve or somebody, I guess it was Genevieve, called and canceled it.
Well, Aaron took the call.
Oh, well, I wasn't going anyway, because it's too damn hot. You had to be there at 8 o'clock, because they wanted you there for
Well,
the
I
judging.
forgot about the parade today.
They wanted you there for the judging, well, then the parade don't start till 10, so you got 2 hours to screw around. And then it's an hour and a
Depends
half.
on who you're screwing.
Remember, Mom, you're being taped here.
It's an hour and a half or 2 hours up that parade route. I like to die the last time I rode up, it was so hot. But I decided it wasn't a good race too hot. Riding on the
Well,
You
that's what
guys
she
didn't
said.
take Josh at all to the fair.
Then that's when you got in the conversation. Last time you did was.
He had a lot of keys on it.
She was gonna take them Thursday, I
Do you remember when you worked over in Norfolk, did you ever deal with Ned Snow? Well, 2 years ago, I was talking to somebody over in Norfolk, I think it was
She
Joyce
remembers all
Jones.
these conversations.
Well, I was talking to Joyce and she said, oh, Lois, I gotta tell you something. She said, Ned Snow died. And she said he's been dead for several months. And I said, well, gee, I've known Ned ever since he was a kid. He's Joanne's age, they all used to run around together. And I said, nobody told me anything about Ned dying. Yeah, she said he died, they took him to a mental hospital, because he was such a druggie. And they took him to a mental hospital, and he died. So I was mad in hell, because nobody even told me about it. Went to the fair Saturday night, and went up and was talking to Genevieve Taylor. And she said, Lois, guess who walked in at the fair last night? And, you know, talked to her, and I said, I haven't any idea. And she said it was Ned Snow. And I said, Genevieve, he's dead. She said, no, he's not. They put him in this hospital, and she said he'd shaved off his beard, he'd cut his hair. She said, I haven't seen him look that good in 20 years. And he never died. He got better. He's out and around. She said he really looked good. And I said, if I'd have been here, I'd have probably fainted dead away, because I thought he was dead. They told me he was.
What's that, Samuel Clemens said,
Aunt Robin, looking busy.
Yeah. We came home, last year we came home from Hawaii. And we went over to Danny Smith for something. And Danny said, Lois, he said, I hate to tell you this, but he said, while you were gone, he said, I heard Red Taylor died. And I said, what happened to Red? He lived through everything under the sun, getting rolled on by a big backhoe and damn near killed him and all that. He said, I don't know, but he died. So that, well, gee, I better call Genevieve.
You want some more salad or something?
No, I'm all done, thank you.
Thought I better call Genevieve, so I finally got on the phone, called Genevieve, and we talked for a while, and
I'll wash the dishes there.
I was trying to figure out how to ask her about Red, you know, to say something to her. Finally, we talked for a while, and finally I said, hey, how's Red doing? She says, oh, he's doing fine. He hadn't died either. And I was telling them about it one day over in Norco at a thing we was at over there, and Red said, do you know something? He said, I was walking down the street in Riverside the week before, and he said, some guy, not who it was, walked up to me, and he said the guy was as white as a sheet. And he said, he shook hands, and he said, you are Red Taylor, aren't you? And Red said, yeah. He says, I heard you were dead. Now, there were 2 reports, and that man wasn't anyways near death. Not them.
Take 2.
Something or another.
Do you remember a boy my age when we were growing up, Kenny something?
Kenny Rogers.
No?
Well, what
Kenny
about
or
it? Maybe
Kenneth?
I'll remember.
No, you won't. He's married to a friend of mine at work. And the connection didn't hit me until I was looking through another friend's yearbook. And we saw a picture of him, and I said, I know him. Well, that's who Deanna's married to. That's Carla's father, Mitch's father-in-law, and Deanna's husband.
Diana's married to Kenny.
So I cannot, for the life of me, think of his last name right now. Big, tall, football-looking like fella, blonde. I know.
I remember Harold and AJ.
No, it's not neither one of them.
I remember the guy that came over, and you guys used to all go out to Lake Matthews and watch the submarines race, and then him and a couple other guys killed the DeValls in Riverside.
They killed who?
So I had strange friends.
He got the death penalty, but I don't think they ever did anything about it. And they
Who
brought
was
him
that,
down.
Mother?
Well, I can't think of his name.
No, we went out to Lake Elsinore with a lot of guys.
Lake Matthews.
Joanne.
Lake Matthews. We
And
were worried about
they had him up in jail, and they had to bring him down for something. I'm not in state prison, he's on death row. And I don't know if he was ever executed or not, but he'd been in there then for, 8 years. And they brought him down. For something like that.
was it?
No, had to go to court over in Riverside.
Well, that was supposed to be done.
And I thought,
No way.
what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do if I run into him over there at the jail? You know, what am I gonna say?
Well, come through.
I knew him for a long time,
You
you know, he
come
was in
through.
my house and everything. Well, I didn't till I went to court one day and I went out to take the girl I was to court. No, I didn't say anything.
Why,
I didn't know
did
what
you
to
strip
say
in
to
it?
him. You know, I didn't know what to say. And then they were through with me, so I left. And I've never heard whether
Get,
they
wait a
ever
minute.
executed him or
Get
not.
me and Daddy kissing. Daddy, give me a big smooch.
I don't think they did.
Give me a big smooch on tape.
20 years ago.
Probably, out.
Was it that,
Yeah.
that wanted to be my boyfriend, Frankie something or other?
Might actually be.
Frankie Davis.
might
Frankie
actually be
Davis.
me.
Oh, he was so funny. We went with Wes Menzies one time. We went, now, this was kind of a hoodie type person, you know, a man of the atmosphere. So Frankie and I were sitting in the front seat of this car, talking and kissing and making out, but we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, we kept everybody.
You mean my mother was a slut?
No! No.
Is the red light on?
Yeah.
Fooling around in the back seat. Well, after this girl, Sharon, I think, was fooling around in the back seat. So pretty soon they came around and they said, well, now it's your turn. You get to go in the back. Not the back seat, in the trunk. It was long like a bed. So I said, oh my gosh, what am I going to do now? So we got in the back and we were just talking, you know.
Schmuck.
And he was reciting
What's
poetry.
that ketchup bottle?
Now you got this comfort guy is reciting poetry to me, you know. And he leaned over to kiss me. And when he did, he grabbed my arm. He said, mine, meaty over there. So Wes heard it in the front seat and he about died. What are you doing back there? That was the funniest thing.
Wes always kind of looked out after the girls, you know. We knew Wes. He knew better than boys. He knew better. Poor Ed Snow said he used to drive 2 blocks around so he didn't even have to pass a house. He was scared of me.
Grandma, everybody's scared of you.
They should have been. Just because when some strange guy came and was going to be with the girls or talking to them, they was going after hooks, and I said, have you ever been in jail? Do you use drugs? Do you have a driver's license? And you got insurance? They thought I was mean.
We had a time.
Typical parent questions, you know.
Yeah.
Really.
When we lived in Norfolk, there was nothing in Norfolk.
Was nothing there.
There was no place to go get a coat. There was nothing. You had to go into Corona to get a
There
coat.
still is
We
nothing.
used to go to Cupid's or to High Spot.
Yeah.
Cupid's is still Cupid's.
So the boys would come and say, hey, can Joanne and Mel come out? And, you know, we're big kids. Can Joanne and Mel go down and get a coat? Yeah, they can go get a coat. We'd come right back. We'd go real fast and come home real slow.
Ned Snow said one time, we got to laughing and talking about it, and he said, you know, Lois, he said,
We
we
need to
really did some things when we were kids, running around all, and Joanne and Nellie and Ned,
There's a
a whole
bunch of us
bunch of
that
them.
run around with
He
it.
said, you know what we really thought was the worst thing we ever did? And I said, what did you do? He said, after they opened the new cemetery, we went up and drove around the street in the cemetery after dark. Now, they weren't, you know, they weren't doing anything. To them, at that time, that many years ago, that was something you shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, I know, now they just rip
You know,
off.
they weren't tearing anything
Hurts
up
my
or hurting
tailbone.
anybody or anything like
I
that.
think we parked. It
Oh, you
seemed like
probably
we
did.
went and we parked and we talked about maybe getting out and walking around the cemetery. Well, I don't think we did.
No,
We
that's
were
it. All you ever did
upstairs.
was drive through it.
Yeah.
Limbo.
But they,
We used to go steal red lanterns.
oh, yeah.
Everybody used to do that.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah, but we'd steal
Hand
red
me my
lanterns
key.
and we'd take them down.
it's behind the A1. Hot dog.
We used to steal the red lanterns. We'd just take one red lantern and we'd take it down to the river and hang it up down at the river.
We used to always hang it on someone
That
else's
was really
doorstep.
valuable.
Aunt Robin, come hold this.
Except
Sorry
one
for the
time,
girl that had to run
You
down
wanna
there
get
and
in it?
stand in the red light.
No, I want to go get my tripod.
I think the worst
Just
thing we
hook the
did when we
tripod
went
up to
down
it.
there.
Is it on?
Yeah.
A couple of boys
Keep it on Mom and Grandma.
went down to their skivvies
They're
when
doing
we
all the
were swimming.
talking.
And we girls hid in the bushes and giggled. You know, we wouldn't even look. And then
How
people
about
around
that?
us
Now
would
that's a
take our
bunch of
clothes
bad
off.
kids, you know.
Yeah, I know. That sounded exciting.
One time we called up this lady that Mom didn't like, and
Oh.
they were
Oh,
selling
why I say
Christmas.
that,
They were
bitch.
selling Christmas trees. It was at Christmas time, and they, of course, and they were selling Christmas trees. So we called her up. We went down a red ladder at her house, and then we called her up and asked her what her prices were. And she's quoting us the prices of these Christmas
She
trees.
didn't have any better sense. She was stupid.
Daddy, I think, was doing it. Oh gosh.
Well, does that light in the middle of the table bother this?
That was
Oh, there's Mike's head.
Yeah.
What are you doing with that, daughter?
Hold this. No, keep holding it. It's hard for me to pull it.
Chanel, didn't your
Pull it, Heather.
steak have any bones in it?
Muscles up.
Huh? No wonder the puppies are out there starving.
What?
You didn't have any bones in your
Okay.
steak. What kind of...
Could I turn?
together with sand
There.
and plaster dust.
It's on?
I believe it. I believe it.
Yep.
There'll be plaster.
Oh, don't move it while you got it on. There you go.
Sound like me.
You can move it around if you want. Mom's not there talking anymore.
Well, go sit over there, Heather.
Bob doesn't get any cake. Anybody that hasn't been working and goes to work tomorrow can't have any cake.
But we've been working hard around the house.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know how hard he's been working.
Doug wants to eat that back. Oh, boy, Chanel, that left us out.
That hasn't been working and is going to work tomorrow.
Water.
Not you.
John?
This is for Bob's baby.
Nobody's listening to you.
I said, I'll take my cake.
Nobody ever does.
I'll take Mike's cake and go
You'll
home.
take Mike's
Excuse me.
cake and go home. What did you say, Joanne?
What's it on? It's on,
What'd you say?
I said, he works hard around here. He cleans, and knocks the dog poop, and waters it, dust, and that.
Dog food gets heavy. Bob should be grateful I didn't have any meat left, so that dog food won't be so heavy.
So, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, Joanne.
I don't think you're in there, Mike.
Good.
It's on Joanne and them.
Why are you handing that to me?
Cut it out.
Do something back there.
You want a piece of cake?
What happened?
I don't know.
You want a piece of cake?
No buka.
What happened?
Let's see.
What'd you do?
Oh, you got a bite.
Oh, that I got.
Maybe I scratched
I
it.
got that in bed. You might have.
Dinner bit him.
Well, you. Oh, shoot! It's on her. Get it off of her. Get Grandpa over there.
Give me a bigger plate for Chanel.
Oh, that's cold.
Oh.
Mother.
Oh.
Hey, that's
Whoa!
okay.
Well, buddy, here, Bob.
You have one we picked up?
Yeah, me too.
I can't cut straight. Where's the, what happened to the dishes?
Everybody got it. Oh, by the way, Robin, your dad's gonna be going up north next week.
For what?
Oh, for about a month.
For
That's
what?
real ice cream, buddy.
I don't want any.
Where, who
I
went?
want some ice cream.
He's gonna go up to Ernie's. Trying to talk him into it.
Next week?
Yeah,
I
go
can't
for a
go
Are
month.
you
Wait,
going?
Oh, wait a minute. Here's
No, how would I go?
I gotta go to work.
Oh,
Bob.
who has to go to work?
You do. I need to stay home a little.
Bob's ready for his vacation. He's gonna go in
Yeah, I'm
tomorrow
gonna go in
and tell him he's gonna take vacation.
I'm gonna apply for my vacation.
Huh?
I'm gonna apply for my
Well, then
vacation.
why is Eddie going to Ernie's next
yeah?
week?
Cause he's gonna take,
Well.
he's gonna take the vacation, take him up.
When you figure on taking it?
Oh.
Ice cream right now, Mom.
Okay.
October.
October?
Somewhere around in there.
I won't cut these too big.
Somebody
I tried
taste
to
the ice
take,
cream
but
real
I'm
quick.
still full.
Okay.
Have any idea what you're gonna
I
do?
think this ice cream would have been better if I would have churned it longer.
You guys, will you test the ice cream and tell us what you think? Because,
Bob and I both like it.
well, yeah, but
Yesterday I was
what's our
special.
opinion?
I
What goes
know,
our
yeah,
opinion?
but it should have turned better.
Is it all right?
Longer.
Yeah.
It tastes all right, but it should have turned
Any
longer.
glasses that you
Plate
can take
for
on?
Dad. Give me a piece here for
You
Dad.
guys listen to
Dad's gonna have it.
Just nothing.
Oh,
Oh, Bob needs his.
no.
You want this with the pineapple and the cherry?
You just ice cream.
No, just,
Josh and Aaron.
Theirs would probably be
Just
better
a
in
cherry.
a bowl.
Yeah, no, there's no. But this isn't so much like ice cream as it should be. I
It's
don't
nice,
think.
and this is nice and fresh. It's falling apart when it's good.
Hey there, bro.
Hey, baby,
Dave,
where are you? Here. Oh, you don't have any ice cream on yet?
No. I would like some ice cream. That's enough. Thank you.
You should turn that light back on, Bob.
Does everybody, Heather, did you get
What
yours?
light?
I don't want any. That light in the middle of the table. Yeah,
Blinds everybody.
but it's better for the camera.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Talk, Grandma.
talk, well,
Grandma.
she can't.
Talk.
Mike's in the way.
What do you want me to talk for?
You can't
about
see
20
Grandma
minutes.
for Mike's
I've done
head.
my talking.
Tell Mike to go to his left a little.
Why are you going to drive to Ernie?
Huh?
Why are you going to drive up to Ernie?
I'm not going to
Oh, I
drive up
can
to Ernie.
listen to
Sending
this.
Grandpa by airplane
I
next
can-
Why are
week.
you sending him?
Because he wants
I'm
to
gonna
go.
walk Bob
Will you
in.
get out of here? Huh?
He just came back.
Yeah, but he needs to go again.
There.
Ernie's going nuts.
Well, I don't know why you want to send him if you're not
Did you
going.
talk to him?
Listen to Grandpa.
Yeah,
Who made the cake? It's delicious.
Mike did.
Good job, Mike. It's really good.
See, and they didn't have any faith in you.
Well, you didn't say we didn't have faith. Question mark.
We have faith in him.
Oh.
We have faith in Mike.
Well, that's a good idea, daughter.
I stepped on
Arm-
his toes
arm
and he
was
stepped
getting
on mine
tired.
last night. I'm like,
Oh, yeah. You shall say this.
I was gonna say, you get even if you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours.
Well, every time I step on Robin's
Gotta
toes,
save
she
some
has
of
to
that for
step
Doug,
on mine
Mom.
6 times just to get even.
Huh?
Some of that ice cream, gotta save some of that for Doug.
Well, I think we'll save a little for somehow.
that guy last night with the chubby wife,
John,
I didn't like the way he looked at me when he danced.
How was he looking at you, Robin?
Probably like he's in heat.
Was he
I don't
leering?
know. Huh?
Was he leering at you?
No, maybe it was just the way he looked, I don't know.
That's about the way he looks all the time.
Oh, okay.
He
Well,
looks
too
at me
bad.
that way, and I know it's not a bit.
I don't know.
Yeah, how do you know?
His wife's skinnier than me.
I hope the microphone is strong enough to pick all this up.
I hope not.
Way back there.
Well, before, when I went out there by the dryer to get in here, you couldn't hear. The dryer was going.
Pineapple upside down cake, it's easy to make and nobody ever makes it.
Grandma always makes it.
What?
Every time she makes a cake, that's what she makes.
What?
Have you,
You.
have
Not
you
always.
taped some of that and watched it already?
Well,
How long of a tape
We
is it?
take Grandma.
We
Grandpa.
take Grandma and Grandpa leave them and
Mhm.
they were here before we come.
But I haven't seen any of it yet.
We'll take
Well,
the baby.
we already taped over it by now.
Oh, I
But
just
then
would
leave
like
it.
to see it. Will we see this one today?
No, pop it out now.
You know how to hook it up? I don't.
Was in
I don't
the other room.
You can hook it up.
The viewer's in the other room, isn't it?
No, we just left the rest.
Oh.
I'll get the directions.
Alright. Alrighty.
Mike, you outdid yourself.
I love it not.
You know, he
Good.
does that too. He makes his in a skillet, iron skillet.
Right.
His pineapple upside down cake.
No.
You know, when he makes, he has made it, when he makes a smaller one. Makes it in skillet.
I was wondering what the thing was about the nuts.
They like it.
He walks right beside the back.
Was this put on it
Still.
Used about
before?
almost all of it.
And then this.
You did? In here?
No, that's, hon, that's for battery. If you don't have battery to plug it in with.
I like nuts.
I know,
in
but
my-
remember we
in
put
my,
this in here
oatmeal
before?
cookies.
Well, that-
Remember?
Oatmeal cookies just aren't, they're all right.
So
Oh,
we
yeah.
can use the battery up, remember?
That's right, that supplies the juice to that thing.
Right.
Everything was chocolate chip.
I'll figure it out here.
No,
No,
I'm not
Oh,
that
good
fond
luck
of
to you.
chocolate. They're all right, but I'm not that fond of
Nothing but chocolate chip.
I don't like nuts in anything but,
If I disconnect this, will it mess it up?
brownies.
Bob? If I disconnect this,
Yes.
will it mess it up?
Oh, I like the nuts in here.
You lift it
But I
up off the
prefer 'em in
top and we'll mess it up.
just brownies.
Yeah.
Yeah, brownies.
One guy lifted his up and took 2 steps and, you know, you get
Well,
shocked when you're, that's why I said it's better.
Doesn't have any more plugs in it.
Oh,
Well, it has one for
Like
the
water with my
TV.
daughter.
Actually, all we have to do is put it in the TV and then plug it into the,
VCR.
or, yeah, VCR.
My dog goes,
Whack!
And your daughter covered you, didn't she?
oh. You're highly religious, you're not supposed to know what I bet you before I got that way.
Yeah. I sure like Dave.
And that one goes into the TV.
Nice girl. I like her husband too. I just don't see him that often.
I worry about that thing almost more.
Yeah.
Why don't you pull the directions out?
Well, there's so much stuff hooked up there. I
I
don't
know it. That's why I don't mess with it.
What happened to Karen?
hard to do it if you don't know where the directions are. They're not in that box.
There's
Charming.
different dads for each child.
Try you? Where
So
are
you
they?
had one
Said
married.
try me, charming.
Or was she?
Charming.
My
Nice.
idea, she wasn't married.
I have no idea where they'd be.
This one goes to the
Well, there's still a
TV.
chance you can get him back.
This little
Well,
short
the
one
last
goes
time I
to
was
the
They're
talking
supposed
with
to be in the
Kitty about
top.
it, she said the mother had called her and she was so sad.
All right.
Had the two younger ones. Did they find her and get them or what?
Oh, yeah, all four of them.
How old are they?
The oldest one I met them.
Ask your mommy.
I know she said the oldest one was 11.
This says three.
Hey, mommy.
Youngest one is 4.
Directions are gone. You know where they are? Directions? You know where they are?
Everybody but the individual.
Surprised about your first pick.
That's their first pick?
First one you were
Now we,
Not an easy pick.
Same.
now, the plaster.
Yeah. The sand and plaster house, yeah.
when is the stuff up?
I don't know why he's been over there cussing every day, cause the guy had sandblasted. Running away sandblasted.
He comes hauling up, I was between the house and the garage. He comes hauling up and oh, 'cause I had my truck parked in that side yard 'cause we pulled the trailer in. And I guess he thought it was bears or something like that. And he was like, oh, you're gonna finish today? And I go, beats me. Well, aren't they here? And he stretched up something and he goes,
Out there?
you guys gonna do
Their
it? then?"
movie's over, so.
And I go, no.
He knows who you are though, huh?
Yeah.
He thought you guys were gonna finish Santa?
Yeah, he's that way. He has a very quiet humor.
Oh.
Yeah, he's never treated me bad though. I can't complain about it. He said something about the raising the rent. I said, well, I can't really complain. I've been here 5, 6 years now in the house.
That was a shock scene.
Yeah.
Funny.
You just would not picture him out there.
No. I just,
He also said the same thing about me.
but, no, I'm going, we can't get away from this guy.
Yeah.
Every time we go look out that side door, he's there. So we go to the mule up and he shows up.
You go to the mule lift too?
Where is it
He
at?
was there.
Where's
He was there
what?
last
Hold
night.
up.
Colton, off of Mount Vernon.
You know what it sounds like, doesn't it have 2 dance floors?
No, it's an old market.
Let's get on the bar and dance.
Joanne does that too.
What don't you do, honey?
I don't remember ever dancing on a bar or a table.
Judy Hockenberry at my wedding
Did.
danced, she got drunk and got up and danced right on the table.
Where was I?
Mom, you get one of those.
Oh, I was
Richard
with
dragged you home.
Yeah.
He wouldn't let you stay.
Which way?
To Jim.
Oh, I was there. I don't remember that.
I don't remember it either, I didn't see that.
think
I
was
do.
early.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
Is this
No,
thing?
yes,
Yes,
we're
we're running. Leave it alone. Well, it shows us driving.
She does wild
That's
things
right.
like that though.
And every time you talk, you're interfering with their voices, because it's picking up your
Do
voice.
you remember the girl that sat there shyly in the corner?
Nope.
I'm sorry.
You? Her sit Charlie in the corner somewhere. Can you picture that?
and then
I dance on chest.
watch your feet. Come here. Look in there. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just look.
They
What do you see? Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Around the pool.
What do you see?
There's a Legion's home.
Now that I'm gonna roll to the kitchen,
For
throw
an
my
old
plate
couple
away.
getting married. First time we danced with
For
an
what?
old couple to Magnolia Convalescent.
Ice cream.
What ice
She
cream?
was 80 some and he was 70 some and they were getting married and we danced at his bachelor party.
We'll go in the
Knees in
bathroom.
their belly. And there was this old man and he kept going like this at me. And the nurse says, don't get too close, they'll pull your costume right off. And they finally moved him further to the back. He just kept smiling and going like this. That's when I was skinny though.
And you still are.
You know what, she hadn't outgrown it. We went back to Kansas and went to Dodge City. We're looking at all of old Dodge City, you know, big, boozy out and all that crap. We get down along the line and here's the Long Branch Saloon. So we walk in and what does she do? She gets up on the stage and starts to dance in the Long Branch.
Well, there was nobody in there.
How many people do you know can say they danced at the Long Branch Saloon?
That's right.
The real Long Branch Saloon up
It
on
was.
the stage.
And you know that kitty that was in that program with him? She owned the Long Branch. Really?
She did on the Long Branch.
No,
The one there at Dodge City?
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice.
She died.
That's an interesting, did you?
No, you mean she owned it? The girl, the lady that died, actually owned
Amanda
it in real
Blake.
life? Or what?
No,
Her character.
The real kitty. She played the character of Kitty.
Yeah.
The real kitty, years and years and years ago when they had it, really owned it.
Oh.
So,
Oh, okay.
Well, even in the TV series, they said she owned it.
yeah, she owned it.
Yeah, but you never know.
I thought you meant the lady that died owned that one that we were in, Dodge City.
No, the character she played. Miss Kitty really in the show.
Did you guys go there?
My tongue
Yeah.
through the hole.
Well, then you know what we're talking about. Did you meet that old stunt guy?
No,
No.
there was a man, there was somebody playing the piano, and there was a chair sitting up there.
So
And
you went during vacation time.
Yeah.
We went during off season. There weren't that many people there. We met the guy as a stunt man. An older
how do those
man.
plugs fit this?
Maybe a retired stunt
You
man.
can't turn it
And
on?
we talked to him and he was really
Go on.
No, we went to all them good places.
Have you been in John's Stroller before? Have you been in John's Stroller before? Come here, let me show you.
Oh, yeah, but I haven't seen that.
Oh, have you seen the bathtub?
But I haven't seen that part over here.
Can't see that part. There's all that that.
Oh, it's right up there. I'm waiting for him to get up, if he wants to see it.
Well, you sat down, so.
We just take mine
Well,
with
that
you.
corner's kind of a mess and all, because that's where we moved all the kids' toys. In that one corner. Well, it's a mess.
Eddie, throw me my
Right now, the
cigarettes
living
over
room's
there.
kind of a mess.
Well, the kids are in there playing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I ordered one of those quilts, I'll get it tomorrow.
One of what quilts?
One of those pillows that turns into a quilt.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds interesting, doesn't it?
Oh, it turns into a quilt.
She makes this quilt. This way I get the pattern. Right at the top of the quilt, right in the middle, you sew a piece of a square, like a motif or something. And you sew it down on three sides, but the bottom side you leave open. Then you take this quilt and you fold it into thirds. You turn your pillow right side out over the end. So you've got the end of the quilt now is inside of this pillow. You fold up the rest of the quilt and you just tuck it into that pillow and you've got a pillow. You put it on your couch or, I thought it'd be great for in the car.
Yeah.
And then when you want a blanket, you just take it all out and you got a blanket.
When you still are a pillow.
But then you don't have a pillow.
Oh.
Well,
So you need two of them, so you'll have a pillow and a quilt.
Yeah.
There you go.
What you doing, Joshua?
I thought it was a neat
well, the
idea.
only thing to do then is to stop this and rewind it.
What's Bob doing? Laying down?
No, right here.
Where? I can't even, all I see is your foot. color as the couch.
Huh.
I've got Heather's plants all over.
What are you doing, Heather?
And
Huh?
the pumpkin dollhouse.
I don't know, she's grinning like a chest-out cat about something.
She's going to rewind this and
Oh.
play it back.
Oh. Joshua, can you reach over Grandma?
I think I've got it. Want me to do it now?
Okay, go on.
Are you glad you brought that? Now here's some nice little pumpkins. Well, let's look over the fence first. We don't mind over there. No. We'll grab a can so we can cross the street.
It's crowded.
Oh, you don't want lots of stuff. Oh, look at this here. Oh, remember we had
There's a nice pumpkin on here. How did that look?
what?
No, too big. We don't want one too big. We need to get one for Halloween.
I'm not buying big.
You want a little bitty one? That's
Okay,
good. Back up.
Oh, Grandma, remember we
So I'm just gonna get the backs of you.
Oh, look at this huge one.
Whoa, that's too big for us. What about this one here?
Where? Ah, it's so fat. I can carry it.
Mom!
It's weight. And this little weight.
A nice tall one is good. What about this one?
Oh, look at this skinny. Mom.
What about this one? That looks pretty good. You like that? This one better than that one? Which one do you like this? How do you like this? Huh? Here, look at them. Which one do you like this? That one?
Oh, what did you find?
Do you like that one, Josh? Huh? You want that one? Let's get that one. See one you like better? Pick it up and take it with us and we'll go look around.
Arthur. We got our pumpkins over there.
We'll go over there and look. Come on. We gotta check it out. You gotta check them all.
Oh, yeah.
You can't, just because you find a good one doesn't mean anything. Oh, too big, Josh. Too big.
You can't carry it, Josh. It's too big.
Yeah. Look around. Do you see one you like? Crawl over if you want.
I hate this.
Yeah, that's the different one.
I like this.
No, you only need one.
Maybe you.
But if you find one you like better, then you can change, okay? You want that one? No? Give it to me and go look around, see if you find another one you like.
Chris, how about this one? No, it's red. No, this one. Here.
Oh, that's a good one, Chris. Yeah, that's a good one, Chris. You don't want that one? Okay, put it down.
Well, don't look at the big one. Just start with the little one.
I might get a piece of that.
Well, huh? Or you're not gonna get any. Yeah, it does. Well, we'll find one.
one Crystal's laying on is cute. It's a good one. It's big, but...
Get that one with the curly top right there by your hand. Look. He'll have hair when we cut out the core. That can be his hair. What? This one right here in front of your face.
Oh my goodness, that's all.
That's cute. It's long too. It can have a big face. And he'll stand up by himself. That's how you can tell good company. Yep, he stands up by himself. This is right. It's about as safe as you can get. Just don't drop it. Get it. Come on, let's go. Look at this one. It stands up by itself. This one's really neat. Stark, just like an old pumpkin should
Look at
be.
all these little pumpkins. I don't know which one I want to get.
Hurry, Jay.
I'm going to find this one and see if...
Just get one that stands up by itself.
Chris, you want this one? Let's go.
I know. This is where they can pick their pumpkin.
You want that one?
Yeah.
Here, Jake, let's get this one. This one's yours.
Chris, how about this one?
Perfect.
Chris, Crystal, over here's some little pumpkins for you to look at.
There's lots of them over here. Chris, right. Chris, come here. How about this one?
No. How about the three we've got? Yeah? Should we just take these? Okay, come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. No, that
Chris.
one's not good.
There's lots of little ones. You find one?
We got one over here.
Find one in here?
No, Aunt Heather found one she wants. This one's pretty good, Chris. I like this one, Chris.
Look at this one. Grandma.
How about this one, Chris?
Grandma.
Ooh, I like that one better.
Look at this one.
Yeah.
Better than this one?
Grandma, look at this one.
What? Oh, bumpy. No, I like the one you got, Heather.
Look at me.
Oh, I like that one.
Come on, get a pumpkin, Chris. How about this one right here? This one right here. Check that out. Pick that up and see what it looks like. Pick it up.
Crystal, you like this pumpkin?
You like that one? No? Put it down. Put it down gently.
Yeah.
It'll break open. Here, do you like this one, Chris?
This one?
You want that one? No? How about this one? This is a good one. Come on, let's get this one. Now we gotta go find out how much it's gonna cost for them.
We have to go and see how much they weigh.
Yeah, let's go see how much they cost.
Anyway.
Got it.
I found this one, Dad. Don't drop it or we'll have pumpkin all over.
I know. Even on my clothes.
Even on everything. You want me to carry that one? Come on. That's all right. You can carry it.
Smile, we're alone the rest of them.
These are some friends of ours that went with us to hunt pumpkins.
Josh, walk slower.
Well, let's measure.
Josh, stand to the side.
Yours is a 250 one. No, it won't go through here. Yours is 250. Crystal, yours is 75.
How do you know?
Aunt Heather's 75, okay?
Okay, now I want you to get in there and stick your heads out through this hole. Crystal, stick your head out through this hole down here. Just stick your face in the hole, Crystal. Okay.
Crystal, smile. Look at Aunt Heather and smile.
Okay, take your head out. Okay, that's enough. Let's go. Okay, for these
250, a 75, and a 75.
$4 is your total.
Somebody get in.
Here, let Grandma have that. Let Grandma have that.
Put it right there.
Okay, get in.
I hold it.
Here, Chris.
This bear gets to sit on my pumpkin.
And it's your grandma.
I'm gonna take a picture of Grandma.
Are you happy now? Oh.
Well, get out.
Wait a minute.
Get out, Chris. Get out.
Oh, he put his hand up.
That means get your hands off of me.
Miss Moss, calling on Mr. Lawrence, the young one.
Won't you come in, Miss Moss?
Thank you, I will.
Hello, Aunt.
Hello.
Let me take your cup.
Thank you. Here's some homage. It's soft and will slide down easily.
Thank you.
Well,
You think this is fair?
I've come to
Let me
understand
get
you.
back in the
I'll
lights.
later
You
on,
can get a
Elizabeth.
good picture
I
of
can
me
read to you.
doing her laundry. Everybody's
Oh.
like, really, do
You
you
don't
work
mind.
Oh,
around here?
no, let's talk, you.
A close-up.
Go, get down. Get down. You fell. Well, what'd you fall for, Sandra?
I don't know. I didn't see a ball.
What, Chris? Oh, okay.
There's a car.
Where'd you girls get those flowers? Chris, where'd you get that flower?
I got flower too.
Oh.
Me too. Right. Now we're up here.
Videotapes, huh?
Yeah.
Is it working? Having fun?
Uh-huh.
Why are you just watching them? Yeah, we know.
Who's that, Josh?
Flash Gordon.
Oh, okay. What does he do?
Flies.
He flies?
No, he speeds. On a fits, I guess. He speeds a lot. I guess
He
like
does.
this. Bye.
Bye. Toby! Toby! Bo puppy! Bo! Bo, get down. Down.
Like a vacuum cleaner salesman.
What are you doing?
I got a hammer like this. That was pretty soft, Skipper. Clean it in.
Get all the dirt, Heather. There's a bee.
No charge. Your suit is pressed and your shoes are shined. For a limited time, everyone can join the CR Executive Club free.
Why do you do this to me? Are you running? Now you're gonna, oh, you know you're not either because you already got it. Are you, is that going?
Yes.
Heather, don't have that.
can't tell by my tired body that I work hard.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of the Super
Supposed to take pictures after the floor is swept.
the automobile in American life. Now,
Not when I got dirt all over.
made a significant contribution to history.
Trace around them on your pumpkin, like I'm doing here, only on your pumpkin.
Oh, and then you cut it?
Cut it out, yeah.
Look at this. This one not like mine, because I have a pumpkin that's not mine. Oh, you could use these too. Right. Then I use this.
Josh, why don't you go find Crystal and tell her we're gonna cut pumpkins? Oh, you know what? The light in.
You what?
Wait a minute, Chris.
I hope you're busy. The way the day goes
Stay
by.
back out of the way.
How's the drive going home? How's it? Oh, geez, and you get off at 5 and you're home by 5:30? That's great.
Is that the ice?
Yeah, that's
Stay
great.
back out of the way, Crystal.
That's very lovely. Alrighty, baby, I'll see you. If you need me, you call me. You know where I am. And I hope you call me tomorrow if you get a chance. Yeah, I should be here all day tomorrow.
Does Stuffy not
Love
eat
girl.
this?
No.
Why? Because we're going to end it out
What?
for Halloween.
You want me to cut the top off for you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what that thing was. Oh, hey, that's going to be a made one, huh?
You wanna do this, Bob? My head hurts.
You got the cigarette in your hand. Click it.
That's going to do the roast. First, we have to cut the top off and then get the seeds out.
Well, I had you all in there, and I wanted to keep you in there. So. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How old are you, Chris? How old's your brother? Huh?
I'll get it.
Oh, I hope so.
You see Grandma?
I can see Grandma, yes.
Hi.
Oh, I see Papa.
Hi, Papa.
Hello. Yeah, Heather,
She's at the back.
we've got, just a minute, I've got the video camera going. So,
She's filthy.
She
She was playing.
dirty.
maybe, I don't know.
She was playing all day until half an hour ago.
Yeah.
51, 79. Huh?
She was up on the mountain and she was flying down and that's how she got there.
What?
Did you bring cookies?
No?
Did you
want some?
Don't mess up.
Give you cookies.
You ain't giving us nothing. Just take off and go get cookies and bring them back. Don't hit me.
Go get them, bring them back, and we'll get you some when you get back.
No,
Why?
let them take some of these.
Sit down, knothead.
I think
You're
you're
always in a state of shock.
Now you gotta save the inside sauce.
So I can do the seeds.
I love you. You see Pop? You see Mama? See that?
Yeah. Don't get too close, you'll lose it, honey. You get blurry.
Chris, leave.
What are you doing? Getting the back of my head?
No, it's over the shoulder shot. Hush it. You're not supposed to be talking.
Look out the window. You gotta get more than one seat at a time, Josh.
Yeah.
Put your hands down in there. Grab hold of it.
I see crystal.
Ew, slimy in there.
Yeah.
Get your hand in there, Josh. Dig them out. Pull them out.
You want to set the pumpkin down in the sink?
Hi, slimy.
It's supposed to be.
Slimy.
Come on. Here, Heather, you have to take this.
Put your hand in yours. Take it down. If you want to see my pumpkin inside, you don't have to. You want to see inside my pumpkin? Yeah. Well, you can't get down if you want to see inside of it.
Oh,
slimy. Yeah.
So I cut his head off.
Get your hands out, Chris.
Yeah, you do. You stick your hand in yours. Get the slimy out.
Yeah, get the slimy out.
Get the slime out like Slimer. I'm touching Slimer.
Sandra's out there waiting for you.
How would work? I'm touching Slimer. Feels like I'm
Go
touching.
tell Sandra you're not coming out anymore today. Go tell her you can't play anymore today. Crystal.
Where do I put the spoon? Okay, I just put it.
Go tell Sandra you're not going to...
The waiting here. Grandma, when was I born?
When were you born?
Yeah, so I can tell my teacher.
You were born in 6 years ago, 1982?
I don't know.
83.
1983?
1983.
Oh.
February 27th. Parkview Hospital in Fontana.
Parkview.
I mean, it's
Kaiser.
Kaiser Hospital in Fontana.
Hi, Mama.
Did you tell Sandra you couldn't play anymore today? That's what you were supposed to tell her.
I couldn't tell her that thing.
Why?
Could.
That's why.
Could. No, how to.
You just say, I can't play anymore today.
Here.
Where is she?
Upside down.
Well, you go tell her not to wait, because you're not coming back out today.
Get down.
Huh?
Did you ask your grandma if she could come in?
No, she's to go home.
She's to go home.
Crystal isn't going to play
Crystal's
anymore.
in for the rest of the day, Hunter. Grandma just said so you're going to have to go home.
There's that big giant fly.
Oh, that's not good. Why do you have to make it dry?
Seeds and stuff.
What are you watching?
Lady Hawk.
Oh, you mean you? What kind of face did you get?
Patience, Heather. Crystal? Crystal?
You don't want it.
Crystal? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Crystal?
Crystal, Papa's talking to you.
What are you doing? Where's your pumpkin? Go get it. Help her, Josh. Heather,
What?
you stepped in. Now I can't see what you're doing.
Why? You're gonna put it in my
Eat 'em. Chew 'em all up. Yep, no pumpkins over there.
Grandma, Poppy doesn't have one. Oh no, mine's Papa's and Grandma's are mine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yours too.
And it's Heather's.
Yeah, you ready to cut the face?
Yeah,
Face out?
I guess.
Nice.
Should we wash it out? Inside?
Washing off the face on the front.
No, inside. Papa, do my nail? Help my nail? See if I know let me see too. Mouth? She's watching Papa. Oh, you gonna cut the eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna cut the eyebrows. Heather.
What?
I will see you.
What's the matter?
Will she see me?
I'm tired. My body's tired.
I guess. Like my mouth? No. I don't like your mouth. It's not cut out all the way. Cause he knows. Yeah. I want to cut its mouth first. You want to make a mouth for me, right? Mama, who did make me? I want you to make a mouth for me.
Papa's gonna make a mouth for you.
Oh, no.
Yeah. You got a problem with your eyes?
No. I have a problem with my
Yeah.
mouth.
See better out of my left one than I can with my right one.
I do too.
No.
You do too what?
See better with my left than I do with my right.
Don't look at that. I'm not. It's cat. I don't lick yourself. I'm not. Stop saying that. I'm going to cut my finger by myself. Papa's going to help. I have to cut, but I'll get the slimy out.
I'll get this slimy out.
Slime. It's not slimy. It's slimy. When you say slimy, it's slimy inside. You say, I'll get the slime out. I get the slime out. Don't say that. I get seeds. I know there's seeds in it. There's only a little bit of seeds in yours. There's a lot in yours. I know there's a lot in mine. Because I get big pumpkins. I got a little pumpkin. This is kind of yours. Uh-huh.
this work just for your pumpkin, Chris?
You know what, she hadn't outgrown it. We went back to Kansas, we went to Dodge City.
Clear cutting it or what? Some places they do. But if they're gonna sell it off after they get it out, they leave a few trees here and there, see.
Yeah, wood high. We was getting, down here we used that citrus wood a lot, you know, when I was on the North Road.
You hadn't got
I
nothing
used
for
to
you
get
to
that
eat,
citrus wood and get it for nothing.
Dippy.
Well, orange groves is.
No more, you had cookies and that.
I went through oh, that's the best burning wood, it's hot and clean.
That sunburn, but you know where Crescent City?
Now, when you gotta watch it, you burn the stove out too. I mean,
I
burn
know it burns hot.
Fascinated me.
It's burning real hot, you know, like
First time I ever been through
I don't know
one.
if it's too good for
Yeah,
a
there's
stove,
something to
might be
say.
hard to
You
burn.
don't hardly get any ashes out of it.
Burnt the back end of my fireplace out over there.
Well, you will.
Yeah. I put a great big half-inch piece of steel back here.
He found
Did you
it.
find it?
Just fit in the back
I
end of
guess
my
he found
fireplace.
it.
So
I
had to
knew
put
where
right up
it
against
was
there and put a
because
couple
we used to watch
screws in
it before.
Oh.
You burn a hole in it,
Oh, yeah.
goddamn, I had one of them.
When you guys were gone, he wanted to take dirty pictures of me.
Dirty pictures. Suck it out inside of them and blow it out,
Half-naked
you know.
pictures.
Had to do something with it.
Where's the Coos Bay where they have the chips and sawdust? Yeah. That's all there.
Huh? You're saying, I
That's
seen
all there. Cut it all out, see.
Boy, it
Make
rains
chips
when
out of it
they're
and send it
coming
to
home.
Japan.
Yeah, you know, these,
Alvin
garbage
and,
places, dump disposal
Alvin
places,
and Bill and I went up
they
there.
figured a way to
Great.
save a lot of
I'm telling
space.
you.
What they're doing now is they have so much tree trimmers and stuff, and what they're doing
You
is,
couldn't see the screws or the.
chipping that all out, running through a
It
chipper.
rained like
Drove in his
Instead of
driveway.
using dirt to cover up their garbage, now they're using chips.
Next day it was 91.
Which saves all that dirt.
Honey.
How much dirt they gotta put on there?
Honey,
Kinda cool.
I don't know where they're doing that at now. There's something they're starting to save so they make their dumps last longer, you know.
Long Beach has got a,
One
of them, plants where they burn everything, you know, and make electricity.
Yeah.
They're having a hell of a time down
They are.
So we were gonna spend the day from
there.
home on the
Yeah, Long
evening
Beach is
ferry
suing the
to
company that
California.
made the
Back to
outfit,
States.
you know, claiming they ain't,
So Robin says, well, I'm going down,
well,
we
they
didn't have
supposed
any
to
freight
test
tickets.
so
She said,
long,
"Let's
you
go
know.
down there before we take off, we'll check
broken
for
down,
sure
this
what
don't
kind of
work,
fees
and that
what
don't
kind
work.
of
So now they're suing each
We
other.
got down here and there's all these cars.
So I don't know whether they ever run it.
We knew
They
one
tried to
ferry
get a-
was 10:30.
Over here at Upland, I
Well,
think
that
it was
ferry's
Upland,
already
right?
gone.
They
These
over here
cars were
someplace.
lined up for the
They wanna put in one of them tire burning places.
You either lined up then.
Where they
or
burn
you
tires,
didn't
you know,
get
for
the ferry.
electricity. They
So,
voted
we
it out
said,
or
fine.
nothing out. They ain't
We
gonna do
parked
that.
that son of a bitch.
Like that, we all-
We walked around and around and
Fiddle,
some of the little
what's
more
the idea
tricky
of that?
places down east, you know, where you get one.
They wouldn't let him dump
It was-
them in
it
there
was
unless he
nice
did
room.
it.
It was a real nice room.
Well, I guess that maybe they did deteriorate faster if they're split. They don't deteriorate, rubber don't deteriorate. I know glass does, I don't know about rubber.
Plastic don't either. He's been there 10,000 years, plastic.
Well, it takes 100 years for plastic.
You figure you got four people.
They should be able to have a thing that they can throw that goddamn plastic in and re-dissolve it.
Yeah.
And if they only had
Some guy's trying to come out with that. Well, these, you know, these plastic shopping bags you get now,
Yeah.
the ones that Lucky had, they're that
Went up
great.
that way and couldn't find no goddamn, I'd be happy.
They dissolve in a certain
Sleep
length
on the
of time.
floor. I
Oh,
didn't give a
well, that's
damn.
what they should come out
Well,
there.
I'll tell you
I
what,
know the
now they don't
fast
have very
food
many
up
on
there.
the coast.
They're all coming
All
out
the way
with,
back east, they've got
paper
Super
again.
8s. Now, they're not like
Not
a
styrofoam, you know,
hotel
like
set,
get
like
your
I
hamburger
tell
and
you.
styrofoam, they're
They're
coming out
nice
with paper
rooms
again.
and
Yeah,
they're
they're gonna knock that
reasonable.
out. They're gonna
That's
knock
the
that
worst,
Very
styrofoam,
nice.
it's the worst.
And a lot of them
Yeah.
have swimming pools.
It's the worst.
And when we were going back,
It
just
just-
coming
you
home.
throw it in the
we
fire
were
and it
for
just
that
melts.
for kids,
Yeah, I
you know,
know.
in the car.
Then
We
burns
got in
just
the
like
car
rubber.
all
Why
day,
don't they do that?
all three of us in the back.
Well, that's
seat.
what they're
Take
doing
one of
up
them
there.
things and put it in there, you got a
And
little
they,
thing
by
out
the
big
time
around.
they got out of the car, they
Yeah.
was ready to do something.
Well, they got they're building
First
another
we
one
got
down there
and got
in
in that
Vernon,
pool,
east of
we went
Vernon
and ate,
there.
and he
They're
come
building
back and
another
he
one of
said,
these
got in that pool, and they
recycling
didn't get
plants.
out, the pool closed at 10 o'clock.
I think it's the
They
same
were in that
company.
pool all the time.
The
And
Vibco,
then
I
we
think,
had
or something.
two of them going up to Oregon. Robin
But
and
they're
I
having
went
hell
to
of a time in
Oregon
Long Beach.
ourselves.
Well, I tell you what, I bet
And,
Oregon's the
we
first
had
one to
pools, and he
have
spent
that
all
shit
his
not
time
come in there no more.
Nice that
Take
water.
it.
Oh, yeah, he likes the water.
Just like they did ozone in the spray cans.
They don't have hardly anything on the
You
coast.
can't use no gases, that's the first one that done
Now, they
that.
had him in Bend, because we stayed in
Oregon.
Bend in a super.
You can't have spray cans?
And,
Spray cans with that
we
gas in
stayed,
it.
well, we stayed
You're
in
allowed to
Carson City,
sell
we
one in
stayed
Oregon.
Best Western, 'cause that was
Yeah,
right
no,
downtown,
they're gonna have to
right
start doing a lot of.
What'd you say?
Maine, boy, Maine's got
They have
a
a
real, I read in the
band.
paper, Maine's got a real
And they're
strict
good, and they have their
enforcement up
reasonable
there.
rates.
They're gonna knock out all kinds of shit up there.
Real nice.
Can't believe the stuff they're gonna do.
Well, they got do.
Daddy's
That's so much-
Don't move around too much, Aunt
Can't
Ruth.
get rid of them.
Society, that's what it was.
Exactly back there by my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all those chemicals they're making all kinds
The
of
camera's
junk out
up
of
here
these
running.
chemicals, you know.
And stuff that comes off the chemicals, and what the hell they do
What
with
are you
that?
doing?
They ain't got no place
The
to
camera's running. I told her don't move too much.
Hazardous waste.
Knock it down.
You're out of
Get
it.
your head in front of
Pollutes
it.
the water?
No, just so she doesn't knock the pillow down.
Oh.
Big fire down there in Texas, boy, burned up one of them. Just
Blew
climate.
some of them people apart.
One third of the plastic made in the United States is made there.
Yeah. 23 people got killed in that thing.
It's clean plastic sort of
Yeah.
goes sky high now.
Oh, it will.
Boy, yeah. Boy, that was a, that's a broke even,
It's a
at
good
least.
place. I'm
On
wouldn't
that
there.
dime machine.
Oh,
I'm lucky a dime machine, that goddamn
You mean we're going like this all over the place for a couple
No.
minutes here?
You get some, they all fly all over the floor, you know.
So we went down and had dinner. and
Where's
sat
that?
down
That's your
on
tail
the
that for
kids' room,
down there, Laughlin.
which he didn't want to go to.
I haven't been down there for about
Got
2
to
years
laughing,
now.
and he said,
Boy,
well,
you wouldn't
got
know it
done, he
now.
says,
I've
take
been
me
down
to my
there.
prison. He said, I hope it's got a
Earl and I
view.
went up there
Well, he got down
last
there, they
time.
all had
It was
television and
pretty
video
big. The
machines.
first time I went up there, they
games,
only had two
and,
places.
Yeah, it's, well, only
later
3 when I was
went
up
to get him,
there.
he said,
See,
Mom,
one
why don't
was
you just
called,
give me another
what they
five
always
and
wanted,
go upstairs and
Riverside.
gamble a while longer. He liked
So they had
it.
two places, that's
We
all
got
they
there
had.
playing around, I was playing the dollar machine.
I think
And
how many
I
got,
took $50.
I think there were about 3 or 4 when we was up, but we played the last.
You gotta move over to the other side.
The south end of the strip there.
She was grabbing it, putting the bucket
played
all
that
at
and the
once.
one
I
next
dropped in
door.
$1 'cause I'm
That
cheap
did pretty good in the
money.
first one, the next door lost the ball.
So I dropped in $1.
Nobody won
and I had
anything that
$200
time.
jack.
Nobody on the
I
whole
thought
bus.
Robin was gonna come
Put on them buses where they take you
Where's
down.
that,
At the Nugget in Carson City.
oh,
And,
you didn't take them to Circus?
not Carson City.
No, Reno.
No, we didn't go in there.
Got you to see that place there or no?
Yeah, I know, I've been the one in Vegas. I don't go to
Got
Circus.
you, got the whole
They steal
goddamn
your
top
money.
floor for kids.
Oh, I don't know. We did better at Circus Circus than
Well,
we
top
did at
floor,
the
yeah.
Riviera where you told us to go.
Kids go up there and play.
Oh, yeah.
You
Play
told us
game
to go to the
games.
Riviera across the street
Circus
from
Circus?
Circus Circus.
Yeah,
and we didn't
that's
know
a
shit.
poor place to
I
gamble.
won $187 there one night, walked across the street the next morning, Daddy and I and Chenault had
Number of
breakfast
kids
and
go up
lost
there.
everything
Shit
we won
costs
the
more
night
money to
before.
keep them kids
Well, we
entertained than
won.
does you
What
downstairs.
should we rent it? We played,
We're doing pretty good.
They
charge
were
you?
Keno.
we played Keno.
Some of the places.
Well, no,
you
you
just
just
give the kids ain't allowed down
Well, I
there
ended
to
up
drink
taking
and gambling is.
$260 out of the
But they
Nugget.
got all these
Robin
pinball
took 30 off
machines
the
and
quarter machine, and I finally said, hey,
go
let's
with the
get out of here
balls and
before
all
they
that
take it all
down
back.
there.
Let's
There's
get
a whole
back to
top
the
floor up
motel.
there,
So we
what
went
they have. You get
drug
a
air
guy
and
to pay.
we left.
Well, they have to pay to play on them.
Yeah.
I was $260
But it costs more to keep them
ahead.
kids up there than what you lose downstairs.
We laughed. That's great.
We're doing pretty good, you know,
Stay there all
the next
night.
day
What was
we
you
went
playing
over to
on?
Circus.
Huh? Dollar machine?
All we won the night,
That's about all I ever
lost
play
the
anymore. I
Circus.
can't win on the nickels
God,
or dimes
we
or
wouldn't
quarters. I play
nothing.
dollar
Just
machines.
say nothing.
And I like to play the
Win
carousel.
nothing. Couldn't win. I
And
never
I
had
always
one
build
of
my
these
machine to see if it's warm
I
or
ain't never
cold.
gambled
I want a
again.
machine that's warm on the
Come over
outside.
to eat, you know.
Well, that's what we did. That was
Well,
enough.
we
We
never
went
got
back
down
down.
and burned
That's
your
where we
hand.
stopped.
The money is warm.
Yeah, well, we had to walk through all them goddamn
Yeah,
cheese
the
things
machine,
down
the
the
money's been in
restaurant.
there, it hasn't paid off.
We got went up and had breakfast and I thought, we thought
But
we'd
you get a
gamble
machine that's cold on the outside, you know, people have been playing it and they've been winning on
It
that
was hot
machine,
up
and it's
bitch
cold,
up
the
there.
money hasn't had
It
time to
was
warm up from the lights
118 when we
inside.
was up there.
But you play a warm
Because we
machine
come
that's
back from
warm when you
Kansas.
touch it.
Goddamn, but we had to walk a
And I
block.
tried to
eat.
get one with 3 lines, I
Walk
like them
across
that
the
place
street
by
down about a
place, but
block.
they've
Yeah,
got
we
rid of
gambled
most
in there.
of those. But you do have
the
the 3 lines.
It was a restaurant,
And I
a
play
big
for it always the
restaurant.
bars.
It had about,
Not the
oh,
only
maybe a
ones I
dozen
play, but I like the
slot
carousel.
machines.
What's the most you've ever
We had
won
more
at
fun
one
back
time?
to the motel when we stayed
Oh.
there.
They had more fun in Jim's
Machines in
basement.
there.
$400, huh?
Robert and I, we went in there and played that goddamn record machine in there. We had a lot of fun.
There's only one time
You
I've
paid
ever been
off
to
about every
Laughlin
fifth
or
shot. It'd
Reno
pay up to
or
keep you going
Vegas,
another
and I
half
didn't
hour.
go.
Laughlin?
Yeah. Yeah, I took
That just
$300
goes to show you
out
that
of one day.
the machine of Jim
Played
and
that
Glory
same
got
machine
up
all
there.
afternoon and I ended up
You
with
just can't
300.
beat them, so
And I went to
we played that
cash
big
in,
bunch
I
of
gave
big
Eddie
pot of nickels.
$600. I said, play till I get back so nobody else got it.
Well, they hit 3 sevens 2
Well, I
times.
cashed my other money
Glory
in.
says nobody's hit that since
He was
Christmas.
winning on my machine, he took all the
But
damn
I
money
never-
he won
you
on
never
my
paid
money,
off.
went
You
around the
take
corner and
bucks back.
lost it
I
all.
played my own, yeah, playing my own money, and I was right down to, oh, I had a few nickels left, and I started cutting
But I
down.
figure always
You know, I
win.
used to pay
Yeah,
3
I
nickels,
figure
Lori plays 5, but I was
We
playing
should take
3.
grandma with us.
And one time I only put 2 in.
Most I won, I won $30 on it.
third.
I paid for the show.
And another time I was
Well,
playing,
Daddy and I,
what did
you
it
know,
pay?
went in, got a room there.
Well, they knocked it down, and
Across
They
from
pay
the,
$25.
side of the
yeah,
wedding
paid
chapel,
25.
Supposed to pay
Riviera.
50.
And,
They cut it down
walked
a
over
little
to the
bit.
Riviera.
But another time I hit, it was like, I dropped the
you know,
nickel
I
on the
don't know what
floor.
he got, he was playing
And Doris,
21.
hey, there's
I was
another
playing
nickel.
slot
So I
machine
stuck it in,
tonight.
so I'm nickel, I hit
Now, when I say I won
370.
187, that's their money. Mine when
she
it gets
wanted to
put
take a
away, I don't
picture. I
mind
said,
mine.
what
After
for? I
it
didn't
gets
win
started.
anything. She said, well,
That
nobody's
was
hit
their
that
life.
thing since Christmas.
And like I said, we went across the next morning.
But you
to
hit
get
it
breakfast.
twice,
It's
you
the
hit it
second
twice
day
that
one
night
o'clock
when you
every
playing your own
day.
money.
I came home.
Playing that
before I
free
left
money, you
work,
don't win
But
nothing.
I didn't win it.
Well, I thought they paid.
Well, you
win her if you come home. That's a level
Yeah,
machine.
I don't.
That's our home machine.
That's me.
They got a slot
We left
machine in
the
their
whole
home.
one
Oh, I
day.
see.
So they got a,
And walked
you know,
in and
You
drove
get the
home.
3 sevens on
$50.
it's a nickel machine.
There's a whole bunch
get
of
the
us went
3
with the
sevens,
bus from the city.
Should get paid $50.
And they had some machines
But
in
he
there,
cut
and
it
we
down
messed
to
around with it, and I
$25.
walked
Too many
around the
people
corner,
was
and I
hitting it.
dropped
Yeah.
$3. The machine didn't get nothing, I dropped in
It's
$3
a lot of
got
fun.
The
$250.
hell is Gloria's sister, I don't know how many times she's hit it.
And
Gloria's
oh,
sister.
I'm damn near did, all these
Well, I
lights
wouldn't
started
get
going
your
off,
goddamn
these
money
bells
put in
started
there.
going, here comes
I
this
I didn't either, I hit it up there once last
So I
time.
went over and
Did
paid
you?
on the dollar
Yeah,
machine,
when I was
I
up
won
there
over
last
there
year
$50,
before.
$60.
Huh?
On your money?
And that was
Yeah,
their
my
money,
money. I
mine was
didn't
all
take
put
it.
away.
Yeah,
That's
that
fine
was
after
fun. I
I
enjoyed it.
started.
Shit,
We
they
got
feed
ready
us
to
all the
come
time
home,
we're
and
up
it
there.
was
They
playing
give
the
us all
dime
kinds of
machine.
drinks.
It was almost time for the bus, and I wanted
Don't
to
take a goddamn
So
penny
I
for nothing.
got money out
Oh, I
of
give
the
her
dime,
$50.
'cause I wouldn't spend what
I
I
give her
won.
Oh, last time?
Pay
Well, did you?
for the damn coat.
I won about
No, I give
$700.
$50 every time I go up there.
But I ain't gonna tell you how many times I lost.
Probably my booze I
Yeah, I
drink,
know.
the beer I drink.
God, they take us fishing, they treat us like
Yeah.
kings up there, don't they?
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
didn't
I never
ever
seen
fast
such a
people
bunch.
doing.
Well, now,
You know,
next
Bob,
Next time we go to Vegas
How many
or
sisters
something
she
like
got?
that, we gotta keep
Hell,
going.
I don't know.
She's got, Bob,
You can tell us, play this machine.
she's got 16 sisters or something like
But like
that.
I tell
Well,
Ellie,
there's 16 kids in
she's
the
pretty
family.
lucky.
16 in the
But she go
family.
by $10.
And every place she goes, she says, my sister lives here, my cousin lives here. All over that goddamn place. We go
Yeah.
100 miles here, we got sisters and brothers or something living
When we go, if we go to Vegas on the bus with a group,
Did
I'll put
Jim,
$100.
I don't know how many,
I'll
did
start
Jim's
out, I got
family,
me
8
How many
or
was in that family? 16, was it?
Put the other
Oh, you
50
should have
back.
shipped
But
it
if
up
I
there at the
win
wedding.
money, as I
The
win it,
folks that flipped it, and
I put it back till I've got my 50 put back.
I was
Then
up there in
play on theirs.
1970.
I won't play my money.
When they had their
Once you get
50th,
started. I just play mine to get started,
folks
and
had
then
their
it's
50th
their
wedding
money. I
and
play on theirs, and I bring theirs
that
home.
whole church was full of, hell, they didn't need no outsiders.
Yeah.
Went up there.
Yeah, Gloria said in a place in Pocatello, they can put all the
Well, a
family.
couple of them won
It's not big enough.
$3,000
Yeah.
and a couple of them won $2,000.
I sure like
I
them
haven't been
people.
up there for a long
Oh, yeah, they're
time.
great.
Really, you don't remember them?
Huh?
You don't remember them?
I sure can.
A lot of fun though.
Yeah, it's a lot
I
of
just
fun.
can't remember.
I thought maybe you remembered them at the picnic or something when they were down.
We set a quota and that's it.
Well, I know you introduced them because they know you.
Got enough light?
Just think
I
3
know,
days.
I know they do, I probably
Yeah.
seen them, but
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
what-
where
Yeah,
they
that's
are.
it.
Is there enough light?
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Because,
It doesn't have a light in
I know you met them at the picnic. Remember you used to have a picnic on us down there?
Where did they live?
Ellie likes to go.
2 doors down from me on Lakewood there.
She likes to go to the shows.
Well, she don't like to go to the shows. I don't care
Shirley?
about the shows.
Now they're getting so damn expensive, you can't
Sure,
hardly
funny, I
go.
can't remember that.
He
Remember
likes
when I
to
lived
go
right
to
on the
shows.
freeway? When I lived right on the freeway?
I do, I like to go
But
to
they
Thurgood
lived,
West.
We went
We
with
seen
Mom.
Jim Martin
third
and,
house down from.
Oh, we can't afford those
I
shows.
mean, they're not as bad though if you.
They come down there when you was
We
doing my
went-
cabinets. They come down there and
It was
see,
the first time that we were really
seen how you
went.
was doing my
We went for
cabinets.
Bob's daughter's wedding.
but then they,
And so
well,
Mom
about
and
5
Bob
years
and I
later, they had theirs
took 2
done.
cars.
Had a
and
guy come in there and skin them.
And
Oh, Doug went with
That's
me.
why
Yeah,
they give
Doug
them,
went with
give them the
us,
idea
too.
when they come
Because
down and
us
see the way you done ours,
and,
see? Instead of putting new cabinets in, well, they hired this guy to
Bob
come down and skin
wanted to
his.
play 21 with his other daughter.
I
So
don't
he
do
went,
anything
and
anymore.
Mom and Doug and I
No, I
went
don't either.
I don't
and
get no
saw
work
this
considered
woman
anymore.
when
Fire
she
department was giving me some work for
Melinda.
the cheap
Oh,
ones,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
before July.
And we
Because
had
I
a good time. And
There's
it
our
was,
budget
you
goes through
know,
and everything. I got
Doug
the
sitting
word
between
for you,
Mom
but I never heard from
and me.
Somebody
And
knocked that off now.
the show's
Yeah.
going, and about halfway through, the girls come out topless.
Give somebody a little more overtime.
He gets all embarrassed, turns about 3 shades of red.
Well, my boss,
Poor
was
Doug.
kind of pissed off because I was.
Poor
working down
sick
there.
Doug.
We always figured, you go in one of these like 2-hour show,
He probably
you know,
could've
you get
been
so
real
many drinks,
Yeah,
whatever.
Too much.
We figured hell we'd lost that much if we hadn't went to the show,
yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that's true.
and Ellie just loves them
damn show.
The
I
last
did
show
too.
we saw was Follies Legere.
Yeah, there was one couple in front of us,
Yeah.
and then the stage. And that was.
I'll tell you, a
that's
really
fun.
good show, a guy I really liked, didn't used to like that, Wayne Newton. Oh,
Yeah.
that guy's fabulous.
Yeah, he's better than he used to be. We paid $15 the last time I was up there to go to his show, and that was
That's
high.
That's about 50 now.
I know it is. I haven't been up there in 8, 9 years. Well, I'll tell you, the shows are fine, but I'd rather pull one slot machine handle than go to the damn show. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
win
the last
some
time I went to the show
on
too,
slot machine.
seeing Elvis.
Oh.
When I'd go in going in line there, I got me a hot slot machine, and I had to give it up to go in the damn show.
Yeah, I ain't about to. I'd a lot rather pull that handle. I got a better
That son of a
chance
bitch
of
is
getting
really
something.
paying off, boy.
Yeah.
I mean, it used to be, didn't cost you a hell of a lot to go there.
Well, $15 a piece.
They're getting so damn expensive, you can hardly afford them
We
now.
was up in Reno one time.
Unless you win a little money.
We was Mel and John. We went up to Rhonda's.
like 6 years.
We came back to breakfast at Circus, and messed around. Then we stopped at another bar, or another casino. And I don't know where Eddie and them were. Johnny went to the bar and got a drink, and he was sitting there with some guy, and I had $1, silver dollar. So I thought, well, I'll put that in the machine. He was getting ready to go anyway. So I dropped it in the machine. The guy says to Johnny, he says, she made a hell of a mistake. You know, I hit that machine, I hit $150. I didn't think that was too bad of a
Thanks
return
too
on
bad.
a
I'll
dollar.
take the mistakes all day.
$1 is all I had. Yes, not. So I got me
She's done that a couple of times there.
Oh, I did that.
Joan did that out on the sidewalk, you know, the big bins they got, the great big ones, you
Yeah.
know? She had 3 silver dollars, so she put one in, she hit 150 on the second one.
I got my 150 on the first one. We went into Golden Spike one time in Carson City and had breakfast, and I had a couple of quarters left, 2 quarters, change. And I dropped them in and one fell through and I didn't know it. I didn't realize it had fallen through. And I pulled that handle and I got $150 out of that one on 1 quarter.
Yeah, most of them are made.
Yeah, I'd have made money.
The most money I ever made in Vegas, it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. And I couldn't even, I was so drunk I couldn't even see what the hell the dice was. And I was just winning like hell. Billy wasn't there to drag it in, and I thought I was
You know, we come,
that was,
where was it, honey? Was that a Whiskey Pete's, wasn't it? We went in there to get some breakfast, remember?
You mean on the bus?
No, when we went with Robin,
Oh, yeah, we went in to get
we was
breakfast.
going in to eat. They had 99-cent breakfast, so we thought we'd go in there and eat. So, and we walked in the front door, and that one of the big machines, that guy had a
Big
pile of money
Progressive.
there. The old man sitting there, he hit the jackpot. I mean, he must
He had
have been
$58,000 is what he won.
He said he was sitting there, he wasn't playing. He says, I'm waiting for my last, what was it, 800?
They had to bring him some more cash.
They didn't have enough money in the
Didn't
machine to
have enough. They
pay
had to
off,
get
so
him
they
some
was sitting there
cash.
waiting for him to bring the last so many $100. Scotty, he had, Robbie said, you see all the money he had there? And I said, no. He said, you gotta see him down by his feet. He had stacks of money down.
Oh my God.
You think
If
they
they
just
give
bring
you,
him
what,
a
$100
certificate out or
what is it,
something?
$100 and
This
then,
is how much you
bags
won.
and all?
Yeah, $100 in them deals.
He said they had a whole stack of them down below. I didn't see them.
We went into a little bitty bar up there one time where Johnny's uncle used to live, Nevada Club. And they were all playing the poker machines, and I sat down at that dollar machine. And the guy said, standing next to it, said, you ought to do pretty good. That thing ain't paid off all day. And I started winning, and finally the bartender walked over and handed me a thing to put my money in. And finally I said, I'll have to have another one.
My
And I must have taken $175, $80 out of that machine.
I never did. I never was that lucky in that.
I wasn't either.
Oh, I love those.
the time before last, I was up in Vegas, there was a Legionnaire up there playing blackjack. And I mean, that guy was, he shut him down, Private. He shut him down.
Jeez.
They did?
He'd want to raise the ante, you know, so they'd have to get all these guys, you know, in there and they'd talk. Okay, they raised the ante $500. And he was playing all of them, the whole table. And that guy could not lose. I don't know.
What was he playing, Merle?
Blackjack.
Oh, 21. He played the whole table himself. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'd put it down, he'd put money down, and then Nick man, he'd take it off, you know. You can't bet that much, you know. So finally he said, God only knows how much money he had. Every one of these bar girls would come by and say, bring me a drink, you know. Well, he'd just set it up on the bar. He was right by the bar, you know.
Yeah.
And he must have 25 or 30 drinks lined up in it.
He wasn't drinking them, huh?
No. And finally, I don't know how much money the guy had. It was people 10 deep around that table.
Not bad.
He said, okay, he says, either open it up or I quit. No limit, or I quit. And they wouldn't do it, so he raked their head, boy. I never seen that guy so.
We was up in Vegas once when I had that. Was it Vegas or Reno? Remember that place we went to was so goddamn noisy? Was that in Vegas?
That's in Vegas out on the strip.
That's
It's
somebody
noisy
else's
damn
backyard.
place. When anything falls in, you can hear it all over the
Your
casino.
backyard.
Probably the
And
one.
they had this right where you come in the front door. There's a man and a woman
Oh, is
there
it
playing
Paul?
machine.
Oh, Paul wanted to.
Yeah, they had a whole goddamn crowd around. He was hitting that
Oh.
son of a bitch
Oh.
I seen
right
Ed
at
go by there.
Yeah, I
I
thought
seen him
maybe
look
it was
around.
Waterman.
And that,
About
you
time
could
I
vibrate
saw
all the way
Waterman
through the
be
damn
coming, I thought
thing.
maybe
That's
that
what drew all the
was
people there.
Paul.
Yeah.
He was winning. They had people. He was winning. His wife was pulling it out of the machine as fast as he was. I still think that was a setup deal.
No, it wasn't.
Should then.
It
The
wasn't.
machine that gets off cog will. Them machines do get fouled
They
up,
won.
yeah.
It was an old couple. They were from New York. They won $9,000 on that machine.
There was one gal I seen one time, she hit a jackpot right by Ella, I think it was $5,000 something.
Yeah.
And they didn't have, they didn't have
Yeah.
that, so while they was going to get the money, she hit another one. 5,000, 10,000 bucks there, I'll bet you 10 minutes.
The Lost did that one. She's down
Just
Whiskey.
lucky, right time.
Oh, yeah, I ain't got that kind of.
Whiskey Pete's once, the Lost was in there playing the machine, she was winning. I said, hey, we gotta get going here.
We only had 15 minutes.
And we was on the bus, and so she says, I'll go cash this in. And so she left me a few bucks, to play. When she got back, I had another 30 bucks. Yeah, that goddamn machine was paying
Then
off
bus
like
had to
crazy.
leave, We had,
You had to
come
go,
home.
huh?
Yeah, had to go, so we had to leave.
I went up to with Johnny back to Texas, and we come around, went to Laughlin, and then we went to see his uncle in Vegas. And his uncle wasn't home, so we went down to where he always gambled all the time, And we was playing in there, and I got me $10 worth of quarters, and I went through there, but just like that, So I went and got another $10 worth of quarters, and I went around with one of these machine, slot machines, And that thing started paying off, I'd get 150 quarters. 60 quarters, 30 quarters, then I missed 2 or 3 to get again, And so Johnny said, hey, we gotta go. And I said, hey, this machine's going crazy,
No way,
we gotta get out of here. I said, okay. So I says, why did I get a cup? I taking all this goddamn money, put it in my pocket, one full of quarters, So I said, I gotta go get me a cup, and then while I'm doing this out, I gave him some quarters, and he kept on playing a little bit. And I won $115 up there in a half hour on that damn machine.
But
It was broke.
Yeah.
It was paying off every third shot. But every third shot, I'd get maybe 160 quarters. And then in between is like little bit, like 20, 30 quarters,
Little
Almost every other shot, I'd get something. And next time I went up there, they had all them damn machines out there, and they had all poker machines put back in there. They took all the slot machines out and put poker machines in. It's Johnny's uncle won $9,000 up in 1 year on that poker machine.
Well, that's what everybody's playing now, poker machine.
I like them poker machines.
I usually do better on the poker machine.
I don't play cards enough to know what the poker is, so I don't play it.
Well, they had one up at, I think they had one at that place where we stopped in that motel in Vegas, coming home.
Yeah.
In the foyer there, they had a poker machine. I was playing that, and Robbie was playing the quarter machine. I did pretty good on that poker machine.
I did pretty good on it. I'm sitting at the bar.
That's where I play. That's where I play.
I sit at
The
the bar
bar.
and play.
In the bar, you're sitting top of the bar. They got the poker machine.
Yeah. If I
You
play
sit
poker,
there
I
and
wouldn't
drink
play it like I do on them poker machines. If I was playing real poker,
Oh, no.
trying to draw a 2-card inside straight.
Well, sometimes you gotta shoot for something. Sometimes you don't get nothing to hit.
I was hitting some of the damnedest things, Inside straight's hard to hit, 2, 3, and there's no 4 or 5. You got a 6 or 7, something like that, and you get 2 numbers in the side and come up.
Well, you got your money and you gotta pick something, even one king or one ace or whatever. Or 2 different cards, try to pair them up.
I've never bet on inside straight on playing poker.
It's the only thing you got.
Huh?
It's the only thing you got. You might as well draw it.
Some kid at
thing
school
was hitting on
wanted
that
another
day.
kid a snake for a birthday present, but he couldn't give it to him till Friday. So big-hearted Stephanie brings us snake home. It's about this long.
Yeah, we saw it.
Huh?
We saw it.
Yeah, oh, did you see it?
So it says, I want one.
Them
I
freaky
said, you
damn
gotta ask
things.
Mom.
We had it for a week. We even had to go buy a mouse last Sunday to feed it, so it wouldn't starve to death. Robin says,
What's that big to eat a mouse?
huh? You
Must
buy
be a baby.
pinkies. Pinkies. You have to buy pinkies for the baby newborns. Pinky mice. So they went clear over by Tyler Mall to find a mouse, so it wouldn't starve to death. Well, the kid finally came and got it yesterday. Robin said, here, Aaron fed the mouse to the snake and watched the snake eat it. And Robin sat on the front porch and cried.
This is a woman who kills flies to give to
Well, it's all down, his head's out, still wiggling.
Oh, God, I couldn't watch that. I couldn't stand it. Well, anyway, the kid came and got it last night. Rhonda used to send me down to the pet store to get crickets for his tarantulas. Oh, God, fed him live crickets. Well, they had to go buy a few
They raise them in pet store just for that.
People raising damn mice,
I know.
white mice feed snakes.
Just to feed snakes.
Well, anyway, they fed one, but he came and got it last night, and then they went to dump it out of that little container she had it in into the fruit jar that it was supposed to have. And,
Hey, Eddie?
Eddie, they got that on for a reason, turn it on.
For what?
They got the video camera running, turn that on.
You got that thing running?
Yeah, it's running, taping all of this.
Jesus Christ.
But they went.
My mom wanted it.
Wow, you're
Okay.
candy camera.
The mother,
Sit down, Eddie.
Here, get that beer while you're up.
I
There,
said
I'll-
to
I'll
Rhonda,
get
I
it.
said,
I'll get it.
Here,
get
get me
Aaron
one
out
too, will you
here.
please?
I said, get Aaron out
Anybody
here,
else?
here's the kid with the snake, we gotta put it in that
Get him
jar.
out of the refrigerator, Eric.
So Aaron went in
Heather,
there, put it in the
Aaron's
jar,
short,
went
he's
down
male,
there,
you know,
and
he's a
out,
boy.
He's got black hair, too.
Right now.
And he had to catch it, put it in that kid, he
So
didn't
four?
mind, he don't mind having, Stephanie didn't either, but she wasn't.
No, I only want one, I don't
We
want
had to
four.
catch it, put it in the jar so the kid could take it.
Hey,
home
Ruth,
and
walk
put it
over
in the
so
jar.
we get in the picture.
Yeah,
I
what's
think
these
she got
damn
me in that.
fishes?
Where's Pogo?
Huh?
What these damn pandas or pandas? Them little fish that got all the teeth and boy they.
Piranha.
Piranhas, yeah. Well, my buddy of mine called me up and he said, come on over, I want to show you something. He had two of them back there.
Illegal.
I know they're illegal. He had two of them and a whole bunch of goldfish. Those are poor goldfish.
That sound though, too, picked up all the voices.
Well, it does.
You know, they wouldn't
Not cuss at it.
they wouldn't pack the goldfish, but they'd go step there like this and look at them, you know,
Yeah.
for a long time. Then they'd want to move this way and then move, gone.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Who was it?
Yeah.
The other night?
Piranhas.
Your dad, or Bob,
Where'd Pogo?
was
I don't know,
telling me,
people
oh, it was
outside,
Bob.
good.
He's out in the
They
back, I
found
think he said a
submarine.
minute ago.
They had a
He's out in the back, he went out the back, walk around, he gets stiff, he don't walk around.
He says just to antagonize it, they prick their finger and drip the blood
Yeah.
into
Well, there's an animal.
to get it into a
I'm
frenzy.
in it, honey. She took a lot of them.
We could over some Irish for 2 minutes.
Well, boy, guy got a kick in the butt out of that throwing them goldfish in there. They line up
My
like
mother
couple
wants
soldiers.
it.
Yeah.
Damn, that
The
thing
only
got
reason
gone
I
just
brought
like
Aaron
that.
said, Robin said, now, there's the mouse, I ain't gonna feed it to that snake. Aaron says, I'll do it. So he took it in, he said the mouse started running around, the snake looked at it, went, grabbed it.
They won't eat them if they're dead. They
No,
won't
he
eat
come
them
out on the porch, he said, well, it's all down, but its head and two front legs, and front legs is waving like this, and Robin just sit there and cried. She couldn't stand that. So we fed them, it only eats once a week. Feed it, it's little yet.
That might even be too much, cause I know like boa constrictors can eat about once a month.
Yeah, they go out once a month, yeah.
Well, this is the baby, they said it should eat once a week. It was about what, 10 inches long, would you say, about that
Yeah,
That's
long?
about
maybe a
foot.
foot.
Was it a foot long?
That's about a foot there.
And you know, the whole time that snake was here, I knew it couldn't get out of that cage that Steph had it in. She put it in that
That
frog
thing that
cage.
we bought from
The frog cage is where we kept it with a little thing of water. And I kept thinking I'd come out here, walk through here, get some water or something in the night, and I thought if I step on that goddamn snake, if it
I don't want no
gets out,
snakes staying all night with me.
I don't want none either. I was
No
so
way.
relieved last night when the kid came and got his snake.
How's Stephanie
I
Campbell?
could have had my chance.
Well, I'll tell you,
I could have laid wet spaghetti on the floor. Step on that.
you may be a dumb Swede, but you'd have been a dumb dead Swede. I'll
You
tell
know
you.
that mountain lion they caught, Ernie, and
Yeah, seen it on TV this morning, yeah.
But I didn't, I saw
mountain
that.
lion, he caught him up telephone pole, was up there,
You know
setting
where
up
to
a.
go.
Dog chased it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come up and
They brought it down this
climb up
morning,
there and
they
put a
had
noose
four
around his
guys
neck.
went up and big son of a gun.
Well, they had that deer. Did you see where they had that deer in Washington, D.C.?
Mhm.
It came right up to the White House, and of course there's a fence all around there, a great big buck with antlers, you know. And he got tangled up in the fence, tore off one of his antlers. And he was wandering around, and they called the hound to come get him, you know. They finally got him, tranquilized him, and they hauled him out on the backboard. They had to do something where he tore off this one horn, but he was walking there. One guy said he raised up from his desk and looked out the window, and here's this deer staring him right in the face. He was a pretty good sized
He
deer.
caught about deer at, I don't think you know anything about racing, car racing. They have this Pikes Peak run.
We're learning. Bob
I knew the guy, but I mean, just knew him. I never met him or anything. And, but they was qualifying at Pikes Peak. That's where they go up like this fast they go. And just when he come off the course to hit the light to get his time, a deer ran out in front of him. He was doing like 120 miles an hour. And he cut that deer right in half, and the head half of the deer came through the windshield, killed him.
Oh.
And it just killed that, it just cut that deer right in two.
Yeah.
And one half of it come right through the, killed him.
Impact? The impact.
Yeah, 120 miles an hour, and you have half a deer hit your windshield, it's,
Yeah.
something would have happened. Killed him right on the spot.
Yeah, Libby went to work last week down Johnson Creek there.
Yeah.
She saw a deer going to work, you know. She come back here with dead.
What do deers do when they go to work?
That's the second,
Where do they work at?
I don't know, what do you do
Who?
when you go to work, dear?
She saw a deer going to work.
Seen a deer going to work.
He saw a deer going to
What
work.
kind of work did they do?
Well,
See, we call him a dumb Swede.
yeah,
You see now, he does all this.
that's that she was going to work when she saw the deer.
No, you said the deer was
Well,
going to work. She was
saw a
driving
deer
along.
going-
You watched the
Never seen a deer going to work.
He saw a deer going to work. That's just where the deer
Well,
works.
she did see it going to work.
That was going up this North Pole.
Oh, gee.
That second one was killed this year on her.
Where was that?
From my house into town.
That's up in Oregon.
Well, we went up to Bob and Joanne that last time we came up. We came into Susanville like Robin and I did this time. And we saw deer all along the road. We must have saw 6 or 8 of them.
Yeah. 97, you find a lot of them on 97.
A lot of them. Dead ones, fellas?
They jump right out in front of you.
Dead ones? Yeah. Somebody hit them.
They'll stand right alongside the road.
Yeah.
As soon as you get up there, they'll jump right out in front of you.
Well, the light.
I don't know what the hell, I don't know why they don't jump back.
They don't,
Got
they
the light
jump forward
blind
and
them
they
or
get
something,
hit and
and
then they lay off the
they'll
side of the road.
jump
We
right
saw
out in
a lot
front of you. I hit one up at Chester. It jumped right out in front of me, hit my headlight. It pushed that fender back and jammed my damn door.
Oh, gee.
Did your car insurance cover that?
No, I never did have it fixed, I just pulled it.
I know, but would it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
We was going up through them mountains. And down the road in front of us was 2 cows, black ones, coming across the road, because it's free range. And they were standing down there and a car stopped. They didn't get out of the road. Finally, the car got around them. We came up to them and one of them walked. They walked part way up the street. Robin stops the car, opens the door and says, "Hello, cow." The cow turns around and looks at her. She did that to both them cows. She talks to cows. Then we get up and we have to stop. I'm on Highway 26, just up from Ernie's. We had to stop because he's working on the road. And she'd open up all the car doors. She'd make Aaron get out and run around the car because he was so hyper and, being in the car all this time. She'd make him run around the car. And then she'd open all the doors and go like this, pushing Oregon Air in the car. She's crazy.
We're still working on it.
Oh, are they?
You know, we got a lot of wood. We had to wait in line there to get out around there.
Got a medium order.
Half hour one time.
They should be getting pretty close to getting it done now, but they still got a lot of work though. Got a lot of dirt to haul down some of them ravines, you know.
I remember we used to run interline ours out for Saragossa.
You know, they're widening out there. So much traffic in the wintertime.
We saw some cows yesterday. Over up towards Forest Falls.
Were they on the road?
No, it was
No, they were fenced in.
It must
Up
have
on
about
the hill, but.
30 cows. 30 cows ahead? That's, yeah, 30 cows, yeah.
There was
30
cows
head
all
cows.
over up
They
there.
had
These
real
two were
long
on the road.
horns, so.
So Robin stopped and talked to him.
He said some.
She makes for an interesting trip.
She is an
But
interesting.
see, Oregon's still all open range.
Yeah, I know. We saw a lot of
You don't put a fence up, you put a fence up, keep the cows out. You don't keep them in.
I tell you.
Well, I had a horse in there for a while.
Did you ever get you any more calves?
No, I got a horse in there to eat my pasture now, so.
Oh. I don't know if you got your calves.
I was gonna get a couple calves and put in there and eat it now, you know.
them come running down one night we had to go around, clear around the building at the other end, up in the building. And they had one of those infrared lights in the bathroom, you know, heating lamps or whatever the hell they are.
Heat lamps.
And before he took the key and found the room, and before we could get around the park and get upstairs with each other's suitcase in our hands, he was telling us about the red light in the bathroom. I mean, he knew everything. He knew where the pool was. He knew where every vending machine was, whether it had candy or what. He knew where every one of them was before we'd ever get in the room. He didn't waste any time. He was so funny. We had a lot of fun, though.
Where the hell them guys go?
They all went outside. You might as well turn that camera off a while, Steph. Heather.
I'm just Steph, Heather, whoever.
Whoever, you answered anything, huh?
Yeah, she will. Do you want some more? Oh, you
No,
got
I don't want.
Oh.
It's okay, Buffy. We're still here.
Yeah, we're around.
We saw a cute movie last night.
Night before last.
We saw Look Who's Talking.
So what?
Where Bruce Willis is the voice of this
Oh,
baby.
Yeah.
It was cute.
How is Bob a big?
You're gonna break that camera.
Times a week come out.
Take the rest back.
Huh?
I told you she's gonna break the camera. Take the rest old guys.
I put it over where I am, I put my stake, and I go in, when I finish, I come back. I can dig up there now.
Like somebody's got a
Oh, no, it goes.
derailer went
Yeah,
haywire.
it goes real fast. Within 2 weeks, it's gone.
That's good for that.
Oh, Eric come out here yesterday and he took his rack off. You know how much anything about bicycles?
I don't know nothing. I don't even
He
know.
took that damn thing off, now he can't get it back on right. We had it on last night, and it seemed like it was crooked or something. I don't know, this thing here didn't line up right on here. So he did
That's your
something, he
shifter.
tried and it fell over and it all come off again.
That's the shifter, huh?
Huh?
That's your shifter right there.
Yeah, that's your,
Can't you
gear
look-
changer, gear changer.
Well, can't you look at one and do it like that?
Well, he had it there. He had it all fixed or but evidently I didn't tighten this nut. And he was washing his bike and it fell over and all this thing fell off again.
That'd be my luck.
Yeah, it goes down in there like that. It goes like that there and then you tighten it up. Evidently I didn't have it tight. It goes something like that.
What the hell's a mountain bike?
Oh,
The ones
it's 10
with
speed,
big
you can
studs.
ride on dirt.
Ones with the big studs on. Big stud?
Well, they got a
Trail
lot
bikes.
more gears too, have they, mountain bike? No?
That's 10 speed. The 10 speed, you can ride on the dirt.
The goddamn wheel's crooked with all kind of leg. I got him a spoke wrench and none worse that.
What did it do to that?
Yeah, Alvin and Martha went clear back to Vermont last month to ride a bicycle.
Rode a bicycle from here back here?
No.
Huh?
No, they have tours you take on bicycles. It takes about 4 or 5 days.
They rode all the way from here back here?
No,
they
just
flew
back
there.
Oh, they rode
Then
back
they get
here.
the bike and they get this bike trail.
Oh,
And they go to one hotel, and
yeah.
they spend the night there, and then they ride the bikes to the next hotel.
Oh,
And they do that for what, 4 or 5 days?
4 days, then. What a vacation is.
Yeah. Well, that's leasing them. Are they gonna spend the winter there now?
No, they're on the way back.
Back where?
Here.
Well, I thought they was going to Washington D.C. and down to Florida.
Well, I think I don't know whether it's already gone down, but they're supposed to be,
Thanksgiving, they'll be-
Thanksgiving, they're supposed to be down the way, or down the Havasu
No.
for Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, they changed their plans since I talked to them on the phone then. They called me from Michigan.
She's gonna walk
Oh.
over you?
So, yeah, she says she's gonna work up in Vermont there for the winter and then take off from there.
Is he retired now, Paul?
Who?
Elvis.
Oh, yeah. Is he? He's working though, but
Yeah, but he's working
What's
3
he
or
doing?
4 days a week.
What's he doing like you are?
Probably making more.
I don't know.
Yeah, he works more than I do.
Huh?
I don't work.
No, you don't. You couldn't.
No, I still work, but I make all kinds of excuses when they call
Oh,
me.
do you?
Yeah.
You don't want to go
They
in?
were, he's working on like a training book for Edison.
Well,
Well, he gets $42 an hour. The law? Cheapskate. Works 4 days a week.
Making more money now than when he was on working regular pay.
Yeah,
They don't take out medical or nothing out of his no more.
No.
see.
Oh.
Watch that, it's rolling backward.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
It's gonna come out from underneath you.
Doug, rolling, rolling,
don't
rolling.
even
Carol, she's gonna quit her job at the first of the year.
Was she working? I thought you retired.
Well, she's been working at Hallmarks.
For Hallmark.
Yeah, this card place, you know, up in La Crescenta.
Well,
But the goofy hours she has. She don't like them. They can't plan anything, so he's gonna work after the first year, and then she's gonna tell him.
Those are the weekends, you know,
Huh?
stuff, that boosts you all
that's
up.
what it is where Robin works. They just moved in from Anaheim or someplace up here, and they just got a new building, and they're trying to redoing things. She says every day they change things. She tries to learn anything, and they keep changing it every day.
Getting men here.
Situated right.
Now, tomorrow, they're gonna have a test.
You want to go in or
They're
you
gonna have a
just
test
stay out?
on their products that they sell.
Huh?
Well, she's
No,
never been
she's
there
got a
before.
doggy door she can go in and out of.
You know,
So,
For what?
blinds, mini blinds. They make all kinds of mini blinds, Paul. Different kinds of material, different kinds of hardware.
I should be on the other side.
She says she might get fired, I don't know.
I got vertical blinds coming from my place.
They have, it's really mixed up what they got.
Oh, come on. Take that camera and put it in the package, will you?
It reminds me of the picture we seen on,
I don't see no red light on. It must not be on.
the red lights in the back, Uncle Ernie.
Huh?
The red lights in the back.
Oh. Usually on the front, you know when there's
No.
aiming it
You
at
gotta
you.
watch it. Last night, they've taken pictures of him, all the way,
Oh,
with
yeah.
all the things he does, you know.
Oh, that one
He was
clicking in
trying to
there?
get rid of him all the time.
Oh.
But after they showed it, the way he had it edited, it come
They're
out
gonna
real good.
say,
He
"What
was-
about
yeah,
this?"
yeah.
It's all moving around.
We had a guy one time, he didn't have no film in it, you know. And he was
That's
going
pretty
around
good.
shining that damn
Have
thing
a
on
zoom
everybody,
line?
and the red
Yeah.
light
No.
was on, you know. Everybody thought they was taking his picture, you know. He didn't have a damn thing in it.
Who was that?
Got a party one time.
Oh.
Up there.
What must see?
What does it mean when it's blinking?
Damn, they're all blocked in over here.
Maybe the
Tape.
battery's dying.
Yeah.
As you prepare to move from the cabin environment into the cargo bay. Okay, Catherine, now it's your turn in the multi-axis trainer. This is one of the most critical tasks to master, especially if you want to achieve top ranking here as a shuttle pilot. Secure? Okay, you have 30 seconds to stabilize.
You go.
30 seconds. All right, start it up. If the shuttle is spinning when it re-enters the Earth's atmosphere, the astronaut has just seconds to stabilize, or he might enter a flat spin. Keep your head centered, don't turn it right or left. Push your stick forward. I got it. 15 seconds. You're yawing to the right, turn it left.
Go right, right. Come on, you can.
Come on, Catherine, you're not a passenger, you're a pilot. Fly it.
I'm trying.
You've got 10 seconds.
Oh, that makes me sick.
5 seconds. Come on, Catherine, fly it. Okay, shut it off.
Why'd you stop? I would have gotten in another minute.
Another minute you would have been burnt up on re-entry. Come on and get out. We're running late.
Andy, I can do it. You're just not giving me a chance.
All right. 5 minutes. But that's all. Come on, Kevin. Okay, next I'm going to show you how to strap yourselves into our orbital exercise. Rudy, you want to go first? A microgravity environment is equivalent to long bed rest.
No, wouldn't let Andy get to you like that.
I'm gonna please her if I spend the rest of my life trying.
Well, why do you want to please anybody but yourself?
I don't know.
I'm not an expert, but it seems to me that if you just eased up on the thing, you could handle it. You know, you're just trying too hard.
Maybe we have something in common.
You know, there's this full moon tonight.
Wait, you turn into a werewolf or something like that?
No, but I know this great place where we could check the shuttle out.
Get caught breaking curfew. No way.
Well, if I can handle that, here you go.
All right.
All right. Say, Max, you got a minute? Now, you've been coming here for a couple of years, right? What's the best way to get to the beach?
You're gonna ask him? Distract and destroy the Imperial Guard.
10 seconds. All right, what would Luke Skywalker do? How would he get to the launch pad?
Kid's gonna go for the droid.
Yo, Jinx.
Yo, Mom.
Jinx, what's the best way to the launch pad?
Go out to main gate, go to highway, turn left.
That takes me right by Zach Bergsman's office. There's got to be some...
Is there another way to the launch pad, Jinx? A secret way?
Secret. Turn left before Zach's office, turn right at Rocket Park, avoid maintenance building, go east, depending on ground speed. Beach can be reached between 5 minutes, 37 seconds, and 15 minutes, 12 seconds.
Look at that shuttle. Can you believe that it can go from the Earth up into the stars? God. Look, there's the Seven Sisters.
Oh, yeah?
So beautiful up there. I wish it was like that down here.
So, you're really into the space stuff, huh?
Yeah. Ever since I was a little girl. Yeah? Yeah. My dad used to take me up in his plane and hold me on his lap. And sometimes at night, I used to reach out and try to touch the stars. I couldn't wait to grow up.
What's so special about going up?
In space, anything is possible. I mean, maybe we could even do things right up there. I don't know. Instead of screwing them up like we have down here.
Yeah, but, what's the point? I mean, we're all gonna get nuked anyway.
Kevin, that's just an excuse for people who are afraid to try.
Hold it 1 second here. It's not that I'm afraid to try. It's just that, I don't know. I just don't care, I guess.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I do, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just that it's easier to say you don't care than it is to try and then fail. I know.
I'll never tell. Torture me, kill me, I'll still never tell.
Fess up. Where's Kevin?
Get it? Catherine's gone, too.
All right. Where are Kevin and Catherine?
Kevin and Catherine are at Launchpad. It is a secret.
Gee!
Mac!
Let's go.
I thought you said you cleared it.
Yeah, well, I kinda cleared it.
Yeah, kinda. I'll just be a minute. Catherine, we were just talking. That's not the point, and you know it.
Nobody cares about space camp more than I do. And you've been on my case since day one. Why?
The first time I met you, I saw it in your eyes. It's like looking in a mirror. You're special, Catherine.
Why are you so hard on me?
Because someday you're going up. But the only way you will is if you have every drill down better than everyone else. There's no room for mistakes. Every I dotted, every T crossed. That's the way I learned it. That's the way you'll learn it. Your copy?
Who talked?